Hey everybody, this is Alan Ting, author of the #1 international best-selling book, The Instant Energy Method. And I'm here live at Disneyland down here in LA, right in front of the finish line for Star Wars Half Marathon. And I'll tell you about that in a little bit here. And this is part of my Ultimate Blog series, Ultimate Success Blog series, showing you how to achieve your success, compress your time of success faster so that you can hit your goals, your dreams, and your outcome as soon as possible, as soon as you want. And it's based on my 4-step framework. If you follow that, you can achieve anything you want in your life. And the first thing I want to talk about is the big why. So obviously this is around January. A lot of people set their January New Year's resolution goal, but you know what? By the end of February, statistics says that by Groundhog Day, a lot of people actually have not followed up. You know, like people join the gym and who want to work out, who want to lose 20 pounds, and by February, they've already quit. In fact, statistics also show that 8% out of everybody who set out the goal, by the end of the year, only 8% actually achieve what they really set out to do. So again, I'm going to teach you 4 ways on how to achieve your goals, and if you follow these 4 steps, you're going to achieve anything you want. And I want to talk a little bit about this marathon right here. This is my first half marathon. I know I set that goal about 3-4 years ago. I haven't achieved it, but tomorrow I'll be running it. So I'm going to teach you the 4 steps. So number 1 is understand your why, right? What is your big why? Why do you want to run a half marathon? Why do you want to lose 20 pounds? Why do you want to get promoted? You need to find out your why. And once you find out your why, you need to really hone in on that and make sure you're understanding why is your big why. Because if your why is a should have, it's not a must have, what's going to happen is you're like, I should lose 20 pounds. I should go to the gym. I should watch my diet. Let me ask you this. Would you do it or not? No, because it's a should. Like, it's not a must for you, right? And what happened is at the end of the year, December 31st, you're like, I should have really eaten better. I should have watched my diet. And what happened is you should all over yourself, right? So speaking of experience, I know I have. So you got to understand your why. So what is your must have? What is your must why? Second point is you got to know your but. The but is, I want to run a half marathon, but, I don't want to do training. I don't want to watch my diet, and I don't want to sweat. Okay. So understand your big but, because sometimes your butt could be just as big as your wife, and you just have a big ass. And if your butt is so big, it's bigger than your why, guess what? Your goal is not going to happen. Right? So that song like Baby's Got Back? Yeah, so you don't want to have that back, baby. Which leads to my wife is laughing at me right now, which leads to the third point. And the third point is, this is the 80% psychology that we just talked about, knowing your why, understanding your but. Okay. Now you also need to understand the mechanics of it, because years ago I was working out at the gym. I used to work every day, work out every day, and I see this chubby girl who's always on a treadmill. And she's always on a treadmill for like an hour and a half. And I've been monitoring her weight and looking at her. 3 months, she still looked like the first day where she started. And then 6 months, half a year later, she still looks like she might have lost maybe a pound or 2, but she looked almost exactly identical. And by the end of the year, guess what happens? She still looked like she haven't really lost much weight, maybe like 5 pounds. And I don't care about how much willpower you have. You can absolutely have absolute willpower, but if you have the wrong strategy, yes or no, you're not going to be able to achieve your dreams. And eventually your willpower will just end, and you're not going to be able to achieve your goal, and you feel like your life has ended. So the best thing for her to do, she probably should have watched her diet. More importantly, she should have hired a personal trainer, also known as a coach, who's been there and done that, who maybe lost 100 pounds. You want to understand how they lost 100 pounds. So instead of reinventing the wheel, seek out other people who's been there and done that and copy their models so that you can, immediately get the benefits. Okay, so understanding the method. Okay, and the last point is also remember to have fun. If you're going to set out a goal and it's not fun, and every time you do your goal and you're grinding your teeth and you're like, oh, I hate this goal, guess what's going to happen? You're going to hate it. Just like me, the reason why I didn't run my half marathon before is because I absolutely hate running. And that's the drive for me to want to run, because, for some people, it's like they want to jump out of airplanes because they're afraid of heights. For me, I absolutely hate running. So this is a challenge for me that I know if I do this half marathon, if I can accomplish that, I can accomplish anything I want that I put out in life. But I haven't done it. I procrastinated. It's been 4 years. So about half a year ago, my wife said, "Hey, honey, check this out. Disney has a Star Wars themed, half marathon," and she knew how much fun I would have running this, Star Wars half marathon, and how much I love Star Wars. I'm like, wow, that's actually a big motivator for me, because I have the why, but my butt was just as big, and all of a sudden my wide butt became like this big, really small. So now I'm here. I'm going to run a half marathon. So the call to action for you, quickly remember, is number 1, know your why. Number 2, also know your butt, and try to get your butt as small as you can so that you can achieve your why. Okay. Number 3 is go find somebody who's already been there and done that. Go find a coach so you can achieve immediate result, right? And number 4 is have fun while during a process, which is exactly what I'm doing now. So the call to action is for you to this. 1 is wish me luck at my first half marathon, because I had knee injuries before, and one of my biggest dreams is to run this half marathon. So I really appreciate your support. Go ahead and type on the bottom of the comment. And the second thing is just as important, is I love to hear about your goals for this year. And because if you pull on your goal, 1 is public, right? Now you announce to everybody that you're achieving this goal, and now you're holding yourself accountable. Number 2 is we're all here to support each other. I'm also here to support your goal. And the comments you put below, other friends and family and the community also will support your goal as well. So with that said, go ahead and put your comments below. Love to hear from you. And as always, have an awesome day.